You know what? And looking furthermore into this Raja Rampage Jackson Psycho Stu situation, I took another angle and looking at this. And leading up to the events behind this, Rampage Jackson is at fault huge based on this scenario here. Why you say that? Because I didn't really look at his streaming channel. I felt that a lot of it is low vibrational content, but apparently he adjusted and got a new wave as a streamer, like a lot of these other celebrities are doing. So I started looking at some of the stuff that led to this, and I'm looking at the shit that he was saying to his son, like he was belittling him all the time, joking on him, calling him a bitch, calling him a pussy. You don't get no pussy. Then you bringing your light skin or your white woman around and you belittling him in front of her. And then you got people within his streaming audience is saying more of the same. So the young man just crashed out. But I have to say this though. Why didn't you take that out on your daddy? Psycho Stu ain't do nothing to you, really. If you had an issue with Psycho Stu, you should have handled it right then and there, instead of just sitting there shaking hands and parlaying and you coming to agreement of doing some business. Nah, you handle it right there. But then you looking at the situation before he jumped into the ring. He's responding. He's getting angry, talking about, yeah, my dad ain't gonna call me no bitch no more. None of y'all gonna call me a bitch no more. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna handle it. And now look at the results now. You done got baited. You couldn't, all because you couldn't stand up to your dad. Now you looking at prison time. Now you looking at prison time for this whole situation. But all this goes to the root of it. And the root of it is his daddy. I mean, non-stop baiting this dude, man. Like, belittling him. Saying he's a pussy, he's a bitch. You know what that does to a man in a way? Now, he's trying to do that old school parenting, but y'all don't understand the psychological effects it can have on children coming in. I've seen it personally. They think that's the old-fashioned way of raising their children, but they're doing nothing no harm than good. It's the school of Joe Jackson, parent of raising, so to speak, and that's not going to work in the long run. And now we see in a situation where Raja may be looking at jail time. So that's my take on that here. I was looking at that clip before the whole situation transpired, and it was all response to what his dad was doing. All this stuff leading up. And I ain't no telling what's been said behind the scenes. And, you know, look at how Rampage even treats a lot of people that meet up with him in public. Like, the dude could be an asshole. So, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Subscribe, hit the like button, please.